Felicity from Get Your Rock Out here with a couple of the girls from Fake Club. How are you
Hey,
doing?
good, thank you.
Brilliant. And have you had a good day so far?
Amazing. We just did the gig. We've just eaten some food. It was a great gig. What else have we done? We had some more food. It's been wicked. We saw some really cool bands. It's been really nice.
Brilliant. And I've heard absolutely great things about your set. Did you guys enjoy it?
Oh, it was brilliant fun.
It was really good. It was so nice to be playing in front of people that are actual music lovers and stuff like that, as opposed to, you know, random people in a venue. Everyone was like, I mean, at least listening, which was really nice.
Very attentive audience.
Good stuff. And yeah, you had a slight disaster yesterday. So tell us what happened, like, as soon as you got here.
So we arrived. It took us 9 hours to get here from London. Arrived about 12 o'clock at night. I don't know. We just don't know. We don't know what happened. I know. So 9 hours. Arrived at 12 o'clock at night. We put this stuff in the room, go and listen to a couple of bands. Chloe, lead guitar, has a little headbang, gets involved, and collides with Aisha, bass, and breaks her nose. So
she had to play with a blue plaster.
she's got exactly. So it's nice.
I mean, did you do that? Did you manage to find the blue plaster just so it matched, or was that complete
You could
coincidence?
actually look for it.
Yeah, we went. Well, we had a theory that apparently in restaurants the plasters have to be blue. Food safety. So first she got given a clear one, but then some woman asked if she'd had a nose job, and we were like, that's a weird look. We were like, that's a weird look. So we were like, no.
Let's find her a blue one.
Don't want to be like the all-girl rock band and one of them's had a fucking nose job. It's like, fuck that. Exactly.
Poor her.
Exactly. Yeah.
Really, if you were going to get a nose job, you wouldn't get it done just before you played a festival
No,
as
you
well,
just
would
wouldn't.
you?
No, just like absolutely not. So it's a weird question.
It's not easy being a girl, is it? No. I mean, if that was a bloke, nobody would even think of a nose
exactly.
job.
No.
I mean, how do you find it? I mean, do you find that a lot of people think that you can't play just because you're female?
Absolutely, yeah.
We walk into venues, and most of the time they think that we might be the girlfriends of whoever's playing, but then once we play, it's always cool. It's always cool.
It's actually quite fun because you can kind of play up to a bit and sort of like, you can kind of play up to, get even lower the expectation even more. So hopefully when you do play, it's like,
and like doing a sound check, and then you play and everything like.
We've had.
Seriously, do you do that?
No. Sometimes. No, but she's had everyone, so people like try and plug in her guitar for her. It's like, I'm fine, thank you.
I can set up my own stuff.
Yeah. I know. I'm all right because I'm the singer, so there's a lot of girl singers, but for them lot, like for the drums and the...
Well, they help you out with your cowbell, don't they?
Yeah, they try and put my cowbell up for me.
I mean, do you find it disheartening, or do you basically are you so used to it now that you just know how to cope with it?
It's fine. I mean, like being a girl playing rock music is as many pros as it does cons, so it's fine. It's like, you know...
We're not going to sit and complain about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just do it.
Yeah, as much as people might go like, oh, I wonder if these guys are going to be crap, they usually will probably like stick around to watch you to see if you're going to be crap. So it's like, we tend to get a bit more of like, you get that first audience going like, oh, okay, here they are. Let's see what these girls are going to do. So you kind of see, more none should do it.
And you guys, I've never spoken to you before, and you're one of the few bands I think at this festival who I've not, and so it's quite exciting. And you seem to be there seems to be so much buzz around you at the moment, and you seem to be doing so much. It's just fantastic.
We're having such a good year. Like we just basically finished the album, and we're just putting videos out. We've got our single Bullet Brain, which is out, which has got loads of hits on YouTube, which is mental. For like, it's all kind of like. It's falling into place, hopefully, and we're just having such a good time playing. We just want to get on the road as much as possible.
We just really want to go on tour and play as much as we can, and it seems like it might be happening soon, so we're really excited about that.
That's fantastic. And you've been finishing the album in New York. I mean, that must have been pretty cool.
We went there to mix it. I had like 4 days in the studio to make it, so that we could be happy with it, and we came back really happy with it. So.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Brilliant. And do you have a kind of tentative release date scheduled in for that at all?
Yeah, it'll be about like sort of the end of February, I think, is the idea.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And what have the initial reactions been like from people who've heard singles, who've heard bits from it?
Well, some good, hopefully good. We think good. People don't generally come up to you and go like, that was shit, I hated it.
I don't think
but they say that for the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad press yet. It's either people are hiding it from us, but everything we've had so far is quite positive, so we're really excited.
We can't wait.
We will get shit thrown at us
of
at
course
some point.
we will.
But
We're ready for it. We're ready.
We're like,
You don't seem like the kind of people who are going to go and cry if you get a bad review, let's be honest.
We're ready for it. We're ready.
we'll be like,
They will post
I would have
it
probably
up.
said that.
Yeah, exactly. Probably right. Like, I was a bit off that day. Like,
Oh, no, it's refreshing to see. It's nice to see that you're, obviously in such a good place with it as well.
so, yeah.
So are you really pleased with how it's sounding?
can't wait. The album sounds amazing. We just can't wait to get it out. That's it. We've got next single after Bullet Brain.
and promote
work
it.
it out. Yeah.
Bring it everywhere
Play
we can.
some shows.
Wonderful. And like shows-wise, what's the plan? Where are you looking to hit when the album comes out?
Well, we've got kind of like around UK
so
first,
Scotland, Wales, England.
and then we might be going to America as a plan. We're having quite a lot of weird radio airplay in California, so we might be going over there.
You know, wherever they call us, if it's Europe and stuff like that, if people want us to play, then we'll go.
Exactly.
And so is next year basically just going to consist of touring?
Gigging. Totally gigging the
Hopefully
whole
get
time.
good support. If we can support some cool band, then we'll be happy.
And so would you be looking more to support rather than do a headline at this stage, or are you open to both?
We've got our own headline. We've got our own little headline tour across UK, and then look, if like an amazing tour comes along, we're up. We just want to play.
Yeah,
so
we're
anything.
we're not the people that would turn down a gig supporting somebody. We'd be like,
Exactly.
yeah, any gig.
Any gig is fine.
And why don't you tell us all about the Powder Room film?
We did. We got involved with a film called Powder Room where they asked us to curate the soundtrack. So we basically had to pick all the songs from beginning to end of the soundtrack, and we're also in it. And then we sort of had to write a track for it, and we had to do a couple of. Our other songs were in it. It's about 8 or 9 songs.
Yeah, 8 songs.
That must have been huge amounts of fun to do.
Amazing. And we just went to the premiere on Wednesday. That was messy. So it was like red carpets. It was just stupid.
Yeah, and then we played at the after party, and then partied after.
Yeah. We got in a bit of trouble at the hotel.
Yeah.
What happened? There was a fire extinguisher that was stolen, and then there was a rooftop that was climbed on, and apparently 2 pot plants were stolen as well, but we didn't steal any pot plants.
Yeah, we got told off for stealing plants, and that was.
We definitely did not steal pot plants. The fire extinguisher and the roof up. There may be some truth in it, but it would have been weird if we hadn't had a party back at the hotel.
Yeah. I mean, could you have stolen the pot plants to hide the fire extinguisher and forgotten?
Maybe. It's a possibility. Can't remember.
Sign of a brilliant night then.
Yeah,
Let's be
exactly.
honest. I mean, any night that you end up stealing a fire extinguisher is generally good.
Always is good, yeah.
I mean, did you let it off everywhere, or did you just want to keep it in case?
There was spray.
No comment.
There we are. There was some brief spraying. There we are.
You see, if there'd been no spraying, you could have tried to pretend that it was because you were very safety conscious.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
I
had just
thought,
had
yeah.
a big paranoia.
Yeah, sure.
I think that would have been a good excuse that we thought there was a fire, man. Like, come on. So, well, we went that quick thinking. We just cried and left. Don't tell my mum. That was like that. We were really cool about it all.
It's fine.
So the next kind of 6 months or so,
Yeah.
you're basically going to be gigging.
Yes.
Brilliant. I mean, if people want more information about you, where should they go?
Go to all the fake club stuff. It's basically fake club band is everything. So it's like Twitter at fake club band, Facebook at fake club band, Tumblr, SoundCloud, all of them.
Brilliant.
Fake Club Band. So I think on Facebook is where you can find all of our gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've got a few coming up. So.
Yeah.
Are you playing much before the end of the year now?
Yeah, we've got loads of gigs before
Next
the end of the
week.
year. Next week we've got 3, I think, next week.
So
Single launch and a couple
Bristol,
of things.
Nottingham, London.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And so if people want to see you, they have plenty
Check
of
it out.
opportunity. Brilliant. Thank you
All right, thank you.
so much for your time. And I'm sure that we'll see you somewhere very soon.
Yay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.